Welcome back to The Explainer, everyone. It's time to finally put aside the endless rumors, those late-night forum leaks, and all that wild speculation, because it's official. Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders are live. We are literally staring down what is undeniably shaping up to be the biggest entertainment launch in history. But hey, before you rush out to spend your hard-earned money, let's break down exactly what your options are. We're going to make sure you make the absolute smartest choice possible.
But first things first, let's get the absolute most important piece of information, the bottom line, right up front, out of the way. Go ahead and mark your calendars, set your alarms, maybe even request that time off work, heck, maybe the whole week. November 19, 2026. That's the exact launch date Rockstar Games has officially set for the release. And for all our console players out there, this highly anticipated launch will be hitting the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. That right there is the starting line for the next generation of gaming.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is exactly what we'll cover today. 1. The wait is over. 2. Standard versus Ultimate Edition. 3. Exclusive pre-order bonuses. 4. The price tag debate. And 5. Should you pre-order?
Section 1. The wait is over.
So right now, literally as we speak, millions of fans worldwide are flooding digital storefronts like the PlayStation and Xbox stores, and they're lining up at selected physical retailers just to reserve their copies. The traffic and the demand are absolutely unprecedented. I mean, securing your spot in this launch isn't just about buying a game anymore. For a lot of people, it's about claiming a ticket to a massive global cultural event. But the big question immediately becomes, which ticket are you actually buying?
Section 2. Standard versus Ultimate Edition. Now, what's really interesting about this is how they've split the options. Let's directly compare the two tiers Rockstar is offering here. On one side, the Standard Edition sits at $79.99, and that gives you exactly what you need to jump straight into the action, the complete base game. That's the full narrative, the entire open world, absolutely no compromises on the core experience. On the other side, the Ultimate Edition is priced at $99.99. So for that extra $20, you get the base game plus a specially curated selection of exclusive digital content. We're talking specific in-game vehicles, custom weapons, unique character outfits, and a whole variety of other customization items that standard buyers simply won't have in their inventory on day one.
Section 3. Exclusive pre-order bonuses. Now, if you do decide to pull the trigger before launch day, regardless of which edition you actually pick, you're going to be rewarded with some incredibly nostalgic extras. The absolute biggest bonus here is the Vintage Vice City pack. This is a massive nod to the franchise's history. It is packed with retro-inspired vehicles, classic clothing items, and distinct cosmetics that will instantly give your character that iconic, neon-soaked 1980s aesthetic right out of the gate. On top of that, digital pre-orders are also bundling a limited GTA Plus membership offer. This membership gives players a huge jumpstart on extra benefits and perks before the game even fully drops. For dedicated fans of the franchise, these exclusive, time-gated items definitely make an early purchase incredibly attractive. Section 4. The price tag debate. Okay, so this is the question absolutely dominating forums, social media, and gaming communities everywhere right now. Why is GTA 6 so expensive? With the Standard Edition breaking new ground at an $80 price point and the Ultimate Edition hitting that steep $100 mark, we're looking at a pretty significant shift. GTA 6 is really one of the very first major, mainstream AAA titles to normalize this higher pricing structure, and naturally it has sparked a massive online discussion among consumers.
So, the really crucial point here is understanding the two sides of this heavily debated coin. On one side of the conversation, industry analysts and a lot of fans point to the massive development budget and years of work. I mean, we are talking about thousands of developers, cutting-edge proprietary technology, over a decade of continuous labor, and a completely unprecedented level of detail built into the world of Leonida. From this perspective, the price really just reflects the sheer monumental cost of creating a product of this insane magnitude. But on the flip side of that exact same coin, there's a very real conversation happening about consumer wallet fatigue. Many players are arguing that modern games are becoming too expensive and that pushing the base entry fee to $80 prices out a segment of the audience, especially in an era where we're already swamped with subscriptions and microtransactions. Both sides make really valid points, but neutrally speaking, regardless of where anyone stands on this pricing debate, the data so far shows one undeniable fact: consumer demand remains incredibly sky high.
Section 5. Should you pre-order? Let's break all of this down into a really simple, logical framework so you can decide. Let's look at step 1, the case for pre-ordering. If you're a diehard fan who is absolutely planning to play on day one, and you highly value having exclusive customization items, retro vehicles, and those early membership perks, then pre-ordering, maybe even the Ultimate Edition, is a solid, logical choice for you. The early rewards genuinely matter to your experience. But let's move over to step 2, the case for waiting. If your primary goal is just to experience the core story and the gameplay mechanics, well, that $80 Standard Edition will still be there waiting for you on launch day with the complete game. Furthermore, if you're someone who really prefers to see independent gameplay reviews and technical performance breakdowns before spending your money, there is absolutely zero harm in holding off. The base game experience is going to remain wholly intact whether you buy it today or in November 2026. It truly just comes down to how much you personally value digital exclusivity and day one readiness.
And that brings us to the end of our structured breakdown. GTA 6 is poised to shatter records, and the hype right now is at a total fever pitch. Whether you choose the Standard Edition to save $20, go all in on the Ultimate Edition for the digital extras, or decide to wait patiently for the reviews to drop, one thing is absolutely certain. Millions of players are going to be making the return to the neon streets. So, I want to leave you with this thought. Will you be exploring Leonida and Vice City on launch day? Take a look at the facts we've gone through. Weigh what actually matters to your gaming experience, and make the choice that works best for you. Thank you so much for joining me in this explainer today, and I highly encourage you to keep exploring, keep learning, and as always, stay curious.